For healthy bones and general well-being, calcium is an essential element. It is essential for nerve transmission, muscular contraction, and bone density. Although milk has long been thought of as the best source of calcium, many people might not be aware that there are many other foods that are even higher in calcium than milk. Even while dairy products are frequently advised for bone health, depending just on milk might restrict your options and cause you to miss out on other nutrient-dense options. In actuality, some meals that are plant, fish, and nut-based offer substantial quantities of calcium, often even more than what is in a cup of milk. In addition to being high in calcium, these foods also include other vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients like magnesium, vitamin K, and omega-3 fatty acids that promote healthy bones in general. To make sure that everyone can obtain the calcium they require, many of these solutions also accommodate people with dietary limitations, such as vegans or lactose-intolerant people. 8 foods that are higher in calcium than milk will be discussed in this video, along with their advantages and helpful tips for including them in your regular diet. You can guarantee better health and stronger bones in a tasty and nourishing way by varying your calcium intake. Before we go any further, I've observed a slight decline in engagement. Please take the time to like, comment, and share this material with your friends if you find it enjoyable. It truly aids in the channel's increased visibility. This content is intended solely for informative purposes and should not be interpreted as personalized dietary advice from a medical professional. Let's now examine 8 foods that contain higher levels of calcium than milk. Dark leafy greens are among the most readily available and nutrient-dense foods that are high in calcium. These greens, which include spinach, bok choy, collard greens, turnip greens, and kale, provide a potent calcium boost that frequently exceeds what is in a glass of milk. 1 cup of cooked collard greens, for example, has about 350 milligrams of calcium, while bok choy and kale also give remarkably high levels. These figures place them above the average serving of milk, which has around 300 milligrams of calcium per cup. Because of their high calcium content and plenty of other nutrients that promote bone density, dark leafy greens are particularly good for bone health. In addition to being high in calcium, kale is also a good source of vitamin K, which is essential for the synthesis of osteocalcin, a protein that aids in bone mineralization. In contrast, bok choy includes both calcium and magnesium, which together aid in the body's efficient absorption and use of calcium. In order to preserve bone strength and avoid osteoporosis, calcium and magnesium must work in concert. Additionally, dark leafy greens are a great source of vitamins A and C, which stimulate the body's production of collagen, an essential component of bone tissue, and so promote general bone health. These greens are a fantastic complement to any diet that focuses on bone health, weight management, and general well-being because they are extremely low in calories and high in fiber. Because dark leafy greens may be sautéed, steamed, added to soups, or mixed into salads, it's simple to include them in your meals on a daily basis. Although spinach is also a common leafy green, it should be noted that it includes oxalates, which are substances that can bind to calcium and decrease its absorption. While avoiding spinach completely isn't necessary, it's important to balance it with other greens that don't have this impact. Consequently, you may make sure you're getting a complete range of nutrients, including calcium, without impairing absorption by incorporating a variety of leafy greens into your meals. When it comes to calcium consumption, fortified plant-based milks are a great substitute for cow's milk for people who are lactose intolerant, vegan, or just prefer plant-based diets. Almond, soy, rice, and oat milk are a few examples of products that can be fortified with calcium to equal or even surpass the calcium level of conventional milk. The calcium content of certain plant-based milk brands can reach 450 milligrams per cup, which is more than the 300 milligrams normally present in cow's milk. Calcium carbonate, a highly absorbable type of calcium that the body can readily use, is typically added to these plant-based milks to fortify them with calcium. Vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption, is frequently added to these milks in addition to calcium. Because vitamin D aids in the body's efficient use of calcium, plant-based milks are a great option for anybody trying to strengthen their bones. Other essential elements included in fortified plant-based milks include fiber, protein, and healthy fats, especially in soy milk, which support bone strength and general health. Although calcium is abundant in fortified plant-based milks, it's crucial to make sure the product is appropriately fortified because some types cannot include additional calcium. The calcium amount and any additional vitamins or minerals added to promote bone health should always be verified on the label. To further avoid needless additional sugars that might negate the benefits of a nutritious diet, choose unsweetened plant-based milk when making your choice. For good reason, legumes including black beans, chickpeas, lentils, and white beans are frequently regarded as mainstays in plant-based diets. In addition to being high in protein and fiber, these foods also contain a significant amount of calcium. A cup of cooked white beans contains about 150 milligrams of calcium, which, when paired with the other nutrients in beans, makes them a great option for anyone trying to boost their calcium intake without turning to dairy. Magnesium, a mineral necessary for the appropriate absorption and metabolism of calcium, is also abundant in legumes. Magnesium promotes bone growth and helps control calcium levels in the bones. Eating foods high in magnesium, such as beans, in addition to those high in calcium, will guarantee that the body uses calcium efficiently. Legumes are rich in calcium, magnesium, and fiber, which promote cardiovascular and digestive health, both of which indirectly enhance bone health by enhancing general body processes. Another well-liked legume is chickpeas, which are a great source of plant-based protein and especially high in calcium. Since protein supplies the building blocks required for bone development and repair, it is essential for keeping strong bones. Iron, which is abundant in chickpeas, also aids in the synthesis of red blood cells and guarantees that oxygen reaches bone cells correctly, fostering healthy bone regeneration. Although they have somewhat less calcium than white beans and chickpeas, other legumes like lentils and black beans are also high in calcium. However, because of their nutritional profile and adaptability, they are still beneficial complements to any diet. You may easily include legumes in your diet by using them as a foundation for plant-based burgers or dips like hummus, or by adding them to soups, stews, and salads. When most people think of calcium, they may think of dairy products, but fish, especially tiny edible bone kinds like canned salmon and sardines, offer an even greater calcium concentration. Because canned sardines have soft, edible bones, a 3-ounce serving of these fish contains an astounding 325 milligrams of calcium, which is equivalent to a glass of milk. In addition to being a great source of calcium, these fish also include omega-3 fatty acids, which have been demonstrated to enhance bone health by lowering inflammation and increasing calcium absorption. Salmon and sardines are high in protein, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids in addition to calcium. Fatty fish like sardines and salmon include omega-3 fatty acids, which improve bone strength by encouraging healthy bone production and lowering inflammation in the body. Fatty fish naturally contain vitamin D, which is frequently added to dairy product fortification. Vitamin D is essential for the body's absorption of calcium. Because of this, canned salmon and sardines are not only great calcium sources, but also powerful partners for maintaining bone health in general. Because of its high omega-3 fatty acid content, which can help lower blood pressure, cholesterol, and the risk of heart disease, sardines and canned salmon provide cardiovascular advantages in addition to bone health. Because of these advantages, salmon and sardines are excellent components of a heart-healthy diet that also emphasizes strong bones. A calcium-rich food, almonds contain a number of additional nutrients that are good for bone health in addition to a substantial quantity of calcium. Compared to dairy products, almonds may not seem like much, about 75 milligrams of calcium per 1 ounce serving, but when eaten often, they may make a significant contribution to your daily calcium intake. Almonds are a great source of calcium as well as protein, fiber, healthy fats, and vitamin E, all of which contribute to bone health in different ways. The high magnesium concentration of almonds is especially advantageous since it improves calcium absorption and supports the activity of bone-building cells, both of which are essential for bone health. Additionally, magnesium supports healthy nerve and muscle function, which indirectly strengthens bones. Additionally, almonds' monounsaturated fats help lower inflammation in the body, which helps shield bones from osteoporosis and other diseases that cause bone loss. Almond milk is an excellent choice for people who want to increase their calcium consumption even further. For people who are lactose intolerant or vegan, fortified almond milk is a great dairy-free option because it has a lot more calcium than its entire counterpart. When it comes to your calcium-rich diet, whole almonds and fortified almond milk may work wonders together. With good cause, chia seeds have become more and more well-known in recent years due to their remarkable nutritional profile. 1 ounce of these small seeds contains around 180 milligrams of calcium, making them a calcium-rich food. That is around 18% of what most individuals should consume each day. Chia seeds are a fantastic addition to a balanced diet that aims to improve bone health, since they are a terrific source of calcium as well as fiber, protein, and healthful omega-3 fatty acids. Because of its high bioavailability, the calcium in chia seeds is readily absorbed and used by the body. Magnesium, another element essential for bone health, is also abundant in chia seeds. Together, magnesium and calcium improve the absorption and use of calcium in the bones, strengthening bone density. Chia seeds contain omega-3 fatty acids, which also have anti-inflammatory qualities that may help stop inflammation-induced bone loss. Apart from being a great source of calcium, chia seeds have many other health benefits, including better digestion, heart health, and weight management. They also help control blood sugar levels and encourage feelings of fullness, which makes them a great choice for people who want to control their weight while maintaining strong bones. Although many types of fortified morning cereals now contain more calcium than a cup of milk, they are nevertheless frequently disregarded as a calcium source. Some fortified cereals are among the most effective methods to boost your calcium intake, with a single serving providing up to 1,000 milligrams of calcium. In addition to calcium, many morning cereals are fortified with vitamin D, which is essential for the body's absorption of calcium. You may efficiently increase your calcium intake in a single meal by combining fortified cereal with dairy or plant-based milk. Many fortified cereals include other vitamins and minerals such as iron, vitamin B12, and folic acid, in addition to calcium. Some of these nutrients are especially good for bone strength, while others promote general health. Folic acid, for instance, contributes to cellular development and regeneration, which is essential for keeping bones strong. Although it is well recognized for its function in the synthesis of red blood cells, iron also helps to make bone marrow strong and resilient. Cereal fortification is a great method to boost calcium consumption, but it's crucial to pick cereals that aren't too processed or have a lot of added sugar. Refined sugars, which are abundant in many commercially available cereals, can cause inflammation and other health problems that impair bone health. It is better to choose cereals that are prepared with whole grains and have less added sugar. Often considered a delicacy, figs are a great source of calcium and have many other nutritional advantages. The remarkable mineral richness of figs, particularly when dried, is one of the main factors that makes them stand out as a food high in calcium. Considering their size, a half cup of dried figs has a substantial quantity of calcium, about 120 milligrams. Figs are a flexible addition to your diet, providing a variety of other nutrients that support bone health, even if they may not be the best source of calcium. Dried figs are high in fiber, which aids with blood sugar regulation and digestion, in addition to calcium. Additionally, the high fiber content helps maintain a healthy weight, which is crucial for lowering bone and joint stress. Antioxidants like polyphenol and flavonoids, which are abundant in figs, can aid the body's fight against oxidative stress and inflammation. The anti-inflammatory qualities of figs are a potent advantage for people trying to maintain bone health, since chronic inflammation has been connected to bone loss. The potassium concentration of figs is another significant feature. In order to prevent calcium loss through urine, potassium helps to maintain the body's normal calcium balance. By improving the body's capacity to preserve bone density and structure, the calcium, potassium, and magnesium found in figs help to strengthen the bones. Figs are also a good source of vitamin K, which is important for bone health since it helps the body regulate calcium and mineralize bones. Although milk is frequently thought of as the major source of calcium, several other foods contain even more of this mineral, which is crucial for healthy bones. Numerous alternatives exist for boosting calcium consumption outside of dairy products, such as fortified cereals and legumes, as well as dark leafy greens like bok choy and kale. Many of these foods are high in calcium as well as other minerals like magnesium, vitamin K, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which promote healthy bones and enhance general well-being. You can make sure you're receiving the nutrients you need for strong, healthy bones by including a range of these foods high in calcium in your diet. These foods provide several advantages beyond calcium, whether you're trying to cut out on dairy, switch to a plant-based diet, or just maintain better bone health. You may lower your risk of osteoporosis, improve your general health, and encourage improved bone health by including these items regularly in your diet.